Hello everyone and welcome to another patch notes video for Trove. Today's patch is the Meownt Candy Fishing Edition, which came out a few days ago. Before we begin, I'd like to welcome everyone from rgemcodes.com. I got reached out by the owners of the site looking to have more information on Trove on their site, and I accepted, so our videos will now be hosted over there, or at least just the patch notes one for the moment being. All other normal Let's Play videos will only be available on my YouTube channel. Alright, so let's jump in the patch and see what we got. We'll start today by talking about the updates to the store, which really has only been that the chaos chests, rather, have been randomized. Now they have Meounts in them, which are cat-themed Meounts. The Gadget Cat is not one of them. That still remains a normal mount that was in the game beforehand. The Meownt is a new mount that you can only get currently via the chaos chests. So try your luck if you would like the kitty mount. Next we will talk about the adventuring changes and how shadow giants now drop tentacles. I did kill one earlier and it is not a 100% drop. They increased the max players per spawn in Adventure Worlds from 6 to 8, so what this means is, as you probably know, they now spread the spawns of everyone in Adventure World across a couple different zones. It used to be that 6 people would spawn somewhere, and then it would change to a new spawn point, and so on. Now it has upped to 8, and then changed, so you should be able to find a little bit more people close by. Also, as we're flying around here, you might notice that the treasure isles spawn layers more spread apart, less frequently. And, so this patch here, and before the patch, I shouldn't use the word patch, this area here, this section of treasure isles would probably have been more densely packed with dungeons and layers before this patch, and now it's a little bit more sparse. It preserves the aesthetic, if you ask me. Next, we have a change which I personally have been wanting for a while. There is a Cocoa Cascade, which allows you to add chocolate to your club worlds and cornerstones. The illusion is complete. Sludge from the sewers. Sticking with the candy theme, we have a new fishing pole, the Candied Fishing Cane, which takes 5-inch in scales, 100 wild cupcakes, and 150 shapestone to create, and allows you to fish in chocolate. There are now chocolate fish, obviously, and they added rare enchanted fish. Fishing now sometimes fishes up old boots, which do absolutely nothing. Also, to balance out the enormous amount of glim you would get from fishing, uncommon fish are now actually more uncommon, and you won't so you expect to see a lower return on fishing, but I have yet to experience if you actually will in the long term get more glim or less glim than what you put in to get the lures. There are also 2 new mounts that are craftable with ancient scales and enchanted scales, which you get from the rare enchanted fish. So you will look forward to those, getting those as well, which will probably happen never, because I have yet to catch a rare fish ever. And I need them now more than ever. While we're on the topic of fishing, I figured I might as well mention that the aiming visuals have changed to be a little bit easier to look at, and they look quite nice, and this goes for not only the fishing, but the pirate captain's moves and the bomb throwing as well. In the patch, they also increased the acceleration and turning rate of all the ships, making them a little bit more easier to control, while also adding cannons to all of them except for the dinghy. To go along with these cannons, they included buoys, which are, as you can see, example here, with a golden shell on the side. If I shoot, I will get golden shells. Over here, we have one for glim, and I've also seen them for flux as well. So you can find buoys for each of those, which give you a small amount. I think it makes a lot of sense to use the cannons for this purpose, because they're a little inconvenient to swim over and shoot on your own, as I can attest to. all the more reason why I need to get a better ship, which, you know, I'm gonna need a lot of ancient skills, which means I'm gonna need to actually catch a rare fish. The curse is real, people. The curse is real. Lastly, we have some changes to the items available in the game. The Eggster boxes are not available anymore, and to replace it, we have Phoenix boxes, which are going to be around for, I believe, 2 weeks. In these boxes, you have a chance to get the usual stuff from these rotating boxes, but you also can get the Truefire Phoenix or Balefire Phoenix mounts. It seems like they've gone into a pattern of 2 mounts every 2 weeks in these boxes, and I really like it. I have yet to get one of these boxes, but I don't see an indication on the patch notes that they've changed the rarity of them. I know that the Cookie Fant boxes were more common than the Eggster boxes, but I think they've kept the rarity the same, so I've just been getting a little unlucky here. Aside from that, we have the plethora of bug fixes, as well as community content creations added to the game just like every week, which is always a good thing to see. So I am pretty happy with this patch. I'll give you my quick opinion of it now that we've covered all the important stuff. I don't think there's really nothing here for me to say, because it's all good stuff that I think we were all expecting. I would like to note, and I'll say this in my normal Let's Play as well, a lot of people were asking me how I got the rainbow fishing rod, and I fished it up. I didn't even realize it was a rare thing to fish up, but then I did, and everyone freaked out, because apparently it's one of the rare items in the game. So, you jelly?